Give me that.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. It's the Miami Heat facing the New York Knicks. So a look at our starters for the Heat. Andre Drummond is out there with Smith. Then there's Johnson, and it's Jones in at the 2. Leonard. Jones grabs the board.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now here's Drummond. The 3, Smith. First shot won't go. Here's New York. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Here's Mutombo. Here's Leonard. Smith with the rebound. Johnson against Antetokounmpo. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Leonard. Here's Pippen. Puts up a 3. They get the rebound. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. So it's the Knicks now. Miami making their last shot. It's stolen by Drummond. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Here's Rice. And a miss there on the triple. Leonard looking around. To the paint. Here's Pippen. It's tipped.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 and that rim shrinking.
Antetokounmpo outside. They set the screen. Five to shoot. Launches it from deep. Miami grabs the miss. Outside Jones. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard outside. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Malone. Inside. Here's Mutombo. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. It's a tie ball game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Rice. Smith outside. There's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Smith's got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get 1 to go, get back on track.
Hardaway's checked in for Miami. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Ewing. Jordan with it. Defended by Jones. Shoots a fadeaway. Jordan with the bucket.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Here's Smith. And it's New York with a rebound.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Jordan. No good off the glass. The Heat with the lead. Outside Hardaway, picked by Smith. Jacks up a three. Hardaway, no good. And New York has possession. Here's Jordan. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Oh, there's the alley. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Leonard, left side. Good on the baseline, Jay.
And you know he's so good coming off the pick and roll, but what do you have to take away? There's so many ways Leonard can hurt you offensively.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Rodman, the pass to Hardaway. Here's Harrison. Jordan with a screen on Leonard. Here's Harrison. Gets the three to fall.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Jordan. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. New York shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. The first one falls. And both free throws good for Jordan.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
There's 38 seconds left in the first. That one drops for him.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Pass to Ewing. Leonard on the wing. Lets it fly. New York again can't hit.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Here's Wade. No good. Some solid defense from Jordan. Here's Kidd. From beyond the arc and then some. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Heat out in front. They lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of this. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court for Miami here in the second. We've got Smith. Also Andre Drummond out there. And it's Wade in at the 2 guard. From deep, Jordan. And it's Miami with a rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hardaway. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
No chance. Giannis, too much length.
Here's Rice. Still no points. Pass to Smith. Launches a 3. Miami, no good that time either. New York trailing. Pippen, pass to Jordan. And the shot goes. Now here's Hardaway. Here's Wade. Into the lane. Over Jordan. Wade misses. Antetokounmpo against Hardaway. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Mutombo. Here's Pippen. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
Of course, one of the league's best scorers. Giannis poised to be one of the game's all-time best.
Miami making a switch here. Johnson's checked in, so he gets them both. Heat trail by 3. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Smith with a screen on Jordan. Here's Wade to the middle. Here's Smith. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Antetokounmpo outside. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Malone. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Malone's gotten his first basket of the night.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Knicks on D. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. To the inside. Here's Wade. And that one is hammered home.
And that's just vintage Dwayne Wade right there. Nice flush.
The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Pippen. Out to the right wing. Here's Malone. Covered by Smith. Unloads from 13. Malone can't get it to go. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's the break. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Jordan. There's a screen. Fires for 3. Antetokounmpo showing his range.
Well, the versatility that Giannis has out there is such a huge advantage to what they can do offensively. Saw that pick and roll well.
Johnson finds Smith. Down low. Here's Wade, covered by Jordan. Some solid defense from Jordan. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Jordan. The offensive rebound. Bully ball in the paint from Giannis.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Rice. Here's Wade. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Drummond with the screen. 4 on the clock. Deflected. They recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So it's both teams making substitutions here. New York leading by 6. Jordan with it. He has 6. A minute 58 left to play in the first half. Oh, Jordan with the block.
You can't just throw up stuff like that with DeAndre Jordan lurking around.
Harrison pass to Hardaway. Jordan the screen. Here's Harrison. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Harrison's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Jordan. New York again can't hit.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
A nice shot by Harrison.
And I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
And here's New York now. Leonard outside. Pass to Kidd. Here's Jordan. And no good, trying to use the glass.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Errors and misses. 36 seconds left in the first half. Kidd, the pass to Walton. Poked loose. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Hardaway against Leonard. Pass to Jordan. Here's Rodman. Here's Harrison. 9 points in the game. Shoots. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. New York out in front, up 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Well, they've got this crowd on the edge of their seats. It's been one heck of a game. And if they continue to play well, they're going.
And looking at where the Knicks. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Here's Johnson. No points yet. We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Malone in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Jones, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Jones. That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Antetokounmpo. And they call an illegal screen here.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Pass to Rice for the lead. Mutombo with the rebound. Mutombo has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Pippen. Inside, here's Mutombo. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Mutombo has gotten his second bucket on the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Drummond, the screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Johnson, and it's New York with a rebound. Mutombo has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Malone, covered by Smith. Pulls up on the wing. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here's Rice. Antetokounmpo covering. Outside Jones. Smith outside. Oh, he hammers it down in the face of Kawhi Leonard.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Pass to Leonard. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
The Knicks making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Wade, he's checked in for Jones. Drummond passes to Smith. Now here's Johnson. Not a lot of room. Antetokounmpo inside. Covered by Johnson. Malone can't get it to go.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. So it's the Knicks now. And here's Jordan. He's got 6. It's stolen by Drummond. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Outside Johnson for the lead. Pass to Wade. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Wade's gotten just one of his 6 shots to fall here. Nice balance from Kawhi Leonard there.
Kawhi like a robot out there just shrugging off the contact. Beep, boop, pop, pop.
Drummond with the ball. Pass to Rice. Fires the 3. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. Rice has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Pippen. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. These are his first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
And he's able to get it back. Here's Rice. Misses the 3. And here's New York now. Here's Jordan. Here's Malone. Soft touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 2. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out. They're getting up extra shots. It could be a difference maker in the result.
5 on the clock. Johnson for 3. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 4 rebounds in the game. 1:16 left in the third. Over to the left wing. Here's Jordan. Rodman with a rebound.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Here's Kidd. Out to the right wing. Here's Pippen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
New York shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. Heat trail by 4. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Arizon. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. 32 seconds left in the 3rd. And he drives in. Kidd, the pass to Ewing. Now here's Jordan. Pass to Ewing. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ewing's got his first 2 points of the night.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Left side Hardaway. Sinks it from distance. 3/4 of play and a close one here. It's the Knicks up 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau.
Got to make hustle plays.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Setting the floor for Miami. They've got DeAndre Jordan, and it's Wade in at the shooting guard position. And there's the screen. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound Miami.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, that's where he's a huge threat to complete any sort of alley-oop. You could throw that at the top of the square, and DJ's going to throw it in.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Jordan. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. The Heat with the lead. Here's Arizon. That's tipped. And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Here's Arizon. Hardaway on the wing. Again, the Heat score. About a minute and a half into the 4th now. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He told his players, we are right there guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard and we will win this game.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Walton passes to Pippen. Hardaway against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Harrison. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Heat lead by 3.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And there's a pick. Antetokounmpo against Johnson. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Jordan. The shot comes out. Jones with some nice D.
He really hasn't had it offensively tonight. This team needs him to play better.
Johnson. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Jordan finds Antetokounmpo. Pass to Mutombo. Some solid defense from Drummond. Miami leading by 3. And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Johnson against Antetokounmpo. Leonard on the wing. And the Knicks miss again. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Heat. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First one falls for him. Pippen, he's checked in for Jordan. Jones hits them both.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Antetokounmpo up top, covered by Johnson. 4-3. New York, no good that time either.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Pass to Smith. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he drops the first. And he can't hit the second. Knicks trail by 8. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Man, defensively so tough to make a decision. What do you want to stop? You come off the pick, Giannis can pass, he can finish. It can really cause you to hesitate.
Smith passes to Jones. And again, no good by Miami. 1:37 left in the game. Leonard for 3. Rebound Miami. Drummond's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Jones. The 3 is up. Again, the Heat misses. And here's New York now. Here's Pippen. Out to Leonard. Over Jones. Leonard can't get it to go. Here's Rice. 3-pointer. The rebound by Malone.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more 3-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Pippen, no good. And they go to the intentional foul. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And stolen by Antetokounmpo.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
And he commits the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
And the Knicks with the possession here. Here's Leonard. Smith with the rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Malone. Clock at 6. And so Miami takes the win. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just...
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. We've got the Boston Celtics and the Chicago Bulls. And now the opening lineup for Boston. We've got Irving. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Garnett. Then it's Stockton. And it's Havlicek in at the 3 spot. Now here's Davis. Back to LeBron. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Payton against Stockton. Pass to Garnett. And here's Irving. 5 on the clock. And then Irving slams it in.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the basket by Boston. Payton passes to LeBron. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Here's Garnett, and Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
Misses the baby hook. Here's Stockton. And Payton sends it back. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off.
And the glove in action, overwhelming the shooter with his quickness and then sharp defensive instinct.
Pass to LeBron. And they double up LeBron. A rebound by the Celtics. Garnett with it. Stockton right side. Havlicek outside. From the arc. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Chicago trailing here. James left side. Over Stockton. And James gets it to go.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside, O'Neal. Back to Stockton. Pass to Irving. Here's O'Neal. To the paint. It's taken away by Payton. Here's Houston. He's covered by Irving. James, no good. Irving surveying the floor. And Shaq with the slam.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
A new lineup here for the Bulls. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Maravich against Nash. Pass to McAdoo. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And here's Maravich from the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's why they call him the pistol. One of the most entertaining scorers in the game, and finding that one from deep.
Now here's Nash. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Wilkins surveying the defense. Pass to Havlicek. Fires for three. It's all in by the Bulls.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, Jones. Garnett comes over to help. And here's Jokic outside. Havlicek with the rebound. Boston leading by 3. Now, here is Maravich. Over Nash. Maravich, good. Maravich has got 5 points so far.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here's Drexler. Excellent D there from Wilkins.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Havlicek with it. Jones covering. Pass to McAdoo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
The most impressive thing about McAdoo is how diverse his game is. Attacking the rim, hitting jump shots. He's got a lot of ways to punish you.
Free throw good, McAdoo. McHale's checked in for Boston. And both free throws good for McAdoo. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the first. And it's Havlicek missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Outside, Maravich. There's 14 seconds left in the first. McHale with a screen on Nash. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Maravich for 3. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Celtics lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
So with Peyton on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got LeBron James. Davis is out there with McAdoo. Then it's Nash, and it's Houston at shooting guard. Shoots from the high post, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Boston making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Nash against Stockton. Outside, Davis lets the three fly, and Davis nails the three.
And over the course of his career, Davis has become a much better shooter.
Stockton the pass to Wilkins. Outside Irving. Garnett finds Wilkins. Back to Garnett. Three-pointer. At the tip. And O'Neal is right there. O'Neal's got it all tied up now for Boston.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
James wide open. Another three for Chicago.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Celtics trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Stockton passes to Wilkins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You can tell Dominique Wilkins just has that extra edge to his game. He's always hunting down his next bucket and willing to fight to get it.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Peyton passes to Davis. No good on the triple. Davis has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Garnett with it. Picked up by Davis.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Pass to Peyton, and stolen by Stockton. Now Garnett. O'Neal looking around. And here's Irving. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Here's Peyton. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Clock at 4. Davis, that's for 2. And again, Chicago, no good.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Wilkins outside. Pass to Stockton. Let's go. A miss that time would have put him up.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
That's tipped, and the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That is his first foul of the game. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Here's James.
Some exceptionally physical defense from O'Neal. He loves using that size to shut you down.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. The Bulls trailing. Pass to Peyton. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Inside, it's deflected. It's stolen by Wilkins. 4-on-3 break. Stockton with no one around him. Good, and the nice assist from Wilkins. Now it's a 4-point Boston lead. And so Peyton will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Eaton. Now James to end the run. Rebounded by the Celtics. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Irving with the ball. Now Peyton defending. And another basket for Boston.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
James, the pass to Eaton. 1:29 left here in the second. Pass to Peyton. This one for 3. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Oh, nice play call by Peyton. He sees the defensive layout and knows the pick and roll will open things up.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Outside, Maravich. 1:06 left to play here in the half.
And when you think of Maravich, his ball handling and passing comes to mind. He's really sublime and unique in those categories.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
It's good.
Well, when Jokic gets it low, he's so hard to dislodge. You can bump him all you want, but it's usually no use.
Pass to Gilmore. Havlicek outside. Launches a 3. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now, here's Jokic. Defended by McHale. Kicks it out to Jones. 5 to shoot. Nash outside. That one doesn't go. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Drexler with the steal. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be back with you shortly.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality, they've worked hard to gain the edge in areas like rebounding.
Yeah, that's the difference in the game.
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. Guys, how important is the first game of a series? Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. It's been quite a game for Pete Maravich.
There must be ice water in his veins. Such an important game, and he plays superb basketball in that opening half.
Yeah, kind of what you expect from a guy of his caliber. Don't be surprised if his second half is just as good.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Stockton is out there with Irving. Then it's O'Neal. Then it's Garnett. And it's Havlicek in at the 3, the small forward.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Pass to Peyton. Here's the 3. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they continue to control the glass.
And here's Stockton. Puts up a three. Drops in the tray. And it's an 11-point Celtic lead.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Payton against Stockton. Payton kicks to LeBron. Here's Houston. The Bulls with another miss.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Back to Irving. On the wing, Havlicek. Shaq with the screen. Wide open. Again, the Celtics good for two.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Chicago calls timeout. Payton passes to Eaton. Payton outside. There's a good screen. To the inside. Pass to Houston. Just 4 to shoot. To halt the run. Trains the three-pointer. Houston's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Here's Irving. And again, it's Boston converting.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
LeBron outside. Pass to Houston. From outside the arc, another 3 for Chicago.
And this is where Houston is at his best. So good at just catching and shooting.
Stockton looking around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
And pushing it up, here's Boston, and Garnett slams it home.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Outside, Davis. Back to Payton. Pass to Houston. From deep, James. Rebound, Boston.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
On the wing, Irving. He's got 8, and the slam dunk by Irving.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Bulls trail by 13. LeBron kicks to Payton. 1:57 left in the third quarter. Eaton the pass to Houston. And the Bulls with another miss. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Back to Irving. Davis against Garnett. Over Davis. And too long on the shot.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
LeBron against Shaq. LeBron kicks to Davis. Here's Eaton, covered by Havlicek. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. So both teams changing it up here. Celtics leading by 13. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Jones checked in for LeBron. .106 left in the third quarter. Pass to Maravich. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound.
Yeah, and sometimes he comes off as maybe being laid back, but Gilmore is a fierce competitor in the post, and it comes out in his rebounding more than anywhere else.
Drexler passes to Nash. Trying to get something going. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Nash has got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. On offense, here are the Celtics. A 12-point game. They set the pick. Here's Havlicek. That misses off the backboard. Havlicek's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. That shot misses. Good D by Wilkins. To the middle. Gilmore passes to O'Neal. Here's Maravich. A second chance effort. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the line for him here. That's good from O'Neal. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Boston, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Drexler out there with Nash. Then it's James. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's McAdoo in at the center position.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Celtics leading by 14. Outside Irving. Pass to Gilmore. Havlicek outside. Garnett surveilling the defense. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Bulls trail by 15. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. LeBron outside. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Irving. Garnett left side. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And the Celtics lead by 17.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
We've gone about 1.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Jokic. Jokic hatches his way to finish inside.
Such great hands from Jokic. Able to finish despite the D.
Now Stockton down low. Here's Irving. No good that time. Drexler with the defensive effort. Bulls trail by 15. Stolen by Havlicek. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Great D that time from LeBron.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Nash outside. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jokic. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Celtics leading by 15. Havlicek outside. Pass to Gilmore. Nice ball movement by Boston. There's the pick. Here's Garnett. It's hauled in by the Bulls. McAdoo's got his 5th rebound in this one. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Garnett against Jokic. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
LeBron against Irving. And it's sent back by McAdoo. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. O'Neal's checked in for Boston. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team, and he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. LeBron outside. From past the arc. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Garnett outside. 1:56 left in the game. They need this one. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Bulls trail by 15. Here's LeBron. LeBron goes on the attack.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Pass to Stockton. To the middle. And Garnett gets it to go on the assist by Stockton. And that's now 7 points for Kevin Garnett. And so James will bring it up for the Bulls. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Payton looking around. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Boston leading by 13. Now, here's Stockton. Pass to Havlicek. O'Neal a screen on LeBron. On the wing, Irving. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A great athlete and an even better human being. It's easy to love Julius Irving. What he brings to this team and also what he brings to the community.
And so he hits both. And here are the Bulls now. Pass to Houston. The 3. Rebound Boston. And here's Stockton. Garnett outside. Here's Stockton. Havlicek outside. Garnett with a screen on LeBron. And that one's good from Havlicek. And the Celtics lead by 18.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
LeBron with the bucket.
And this is what leaders do. Payton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
And so the Celtics now can just hold on to the ball. Stockton outside. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarter.